Hi, today we will look at using pre-trained weights and two parallel branches, how we'll use different kernel sizes at in different convolution layers and then concatenate it at some point in time and then build a network. Basically, I was looking at if you do certain parallel activities and then merge, what is going to happen. This is one of the experiments wherein you take the same input for mnist and pass through two layers of convolution in each of them, and then you do concatenation, and after that you do uh, few dense layers, and then you get the final softmax for the 10 classes of mnist. So here, if you look at it, I have around 100k parameters what I achieved in this approach. And then when I ran for 3 epochs, it was giving around 0.38 accuracy. When I ran for 10 epochs, it was giving around 0.65 accuracy. The code for it, I'll probably quickly run through. So this is the gist of it. I mean, the first part here, you try to load the existing dataset, mnist.load dataset, and then we divide it into train and test. Basically, this method is going to load the data and give you the train and test split. The first part of it is like basically two convolution input, left input and right input. Both basically you get two inputs, then you pass through a layer of convolution, and then you concatenate it, and then we have the successive layers, and then we build the model. So after I merged, here when I ran for 10 epochs, 0.65 is the accuracy that you got. Basically, I wanted to have a couple of layers like similar to VGGNet, where you have different kernel size 3 cross 3, wherein in the right side you have kernels 5 cross 5. And basically, the intent is if you build different set of features, when you try to merge it, how does the accuracy improve? Similarly, with this approach, with the enhanced set of list, basically it bumped up from 100k to 93 million. But then, after a epoch of 3 epochs, 0.11 accuracy, and 10 epochs, 0.11 accuracy. But then wanted to have a balance of it, a few layers similar to VGG, and then leverage different activation function, ReLU and leaky ReLU. Try to simplify it, and it brought down the parameters to 1 million params. In this, with 10 epochs, I was able to get 0.87. So basically, how it looks like is, yeah, you have left and right input. Here you pass through leaky relu, and kernel size 3 cross 3, 3 cross 3. Here you have relu based 5 cross 5, 5 cross 5, and then I concatenate it, and then I build the dropout dense layer and softmax for the final output classes. And this is the kind of an hybrid, what I would say, which was able to give us in 10 epochs 0.8791 accuracy. Basically, what is the thought process? If we take different networks, we could use the weights and then pre-trained weights, and then we add few more custom layers on top of it, and then we can build our own custom model, which can this would probably give us more activations which are relevant to the particular network. But then when we try to concatenate, we should also look at the size of the uh, data at that point in time, like 2048 or 1028, and then concatenate it and then add the subsequent layers. This was, I was thinking of it for a while, but then more than the thoughts, when you try to experiment, that gives you a better clarity in terms of what works best and what is the optimal approach that we can attempt. Thank you.